Am I wrong for refusing to be my sister's babysitter and putting her job at risk after she called me a deadbeat mom? I'm 24 and I have an older sister who's 33. I had my sons really young at 15 and 18 with my ex. My sister was already out of the house when I had my youngest, so she didn't really need to do anything as far as childcare. Not that I expected her to, I'm just kind of giving context. I'm really lucky to say that my ex is an extremely involved father. And we have equal co-parenting schedule that we worked out outside of court. He gets 1 month and I get 1 month with the kids. We live in the same city, so this doesn't affect their schooling or anything like that. And this has worked for us since we broke up when we were 18. And now I understand that a month is a really long time, but that doesn't mean I don't see my kids during that month. We still do sleepovers, go to the movies, we do nightly FaceTimes, we'll go to dinner, see a movie, and sometimes we even do sleepovers. I do love that it gives me time to relax and be child-free. It gives me a chance to hang out with my boyfriend or go out with my friends spontaneously. I still get to live as a young adult, and so does my ex, which is kind of why this works so well for us. This is always a controversy when I mention it to other moms, because they always say the same thing. I could never. And they make me feel like a mom because I have fun during my time. So I don't really mention it often to other moms. Anyways, my sister just welcomed her first baby last year. Now, we weren't the closest because of our age gap, but her having the baby really did bring us closer together. Her husband and her separated a few months after having the baby, and she's been doing it all alone ever since. With how the job market has been, it took her months to even land an interview, but she got the job. Sadly, childcare in our area is about $2,000 a month, and she can't afford it. So either the paternal grandmother or I will watch him during the week while she's working. My mom would do it, but she returned to work last year to pay bills, so she can't. Luckily for me, my mom could watch the kids when I was underage and when I moved out. But now I work from home and they go to school, so I don't really have to worry about that. I don't mind watching my nephew. My sister starts at 6 and gets off at 2. And I usually only do it 2 or 3 times a week, so it's not constant. So on Thursday, when my sister dropped off my nephew, she had to go downstairs because she forgot his diaper bag. But she left her phone and purse behind. When she left, her phone rang and I answered it because it was our mom. While I was talking to my mom, a notification popped up that somebody she was talking to liked a message she sent. It said, "Crazy how she can watch my son for me, but when it comes to her kids, she doesn't care. I could never go to Jamaica to celebrate a man's birthday when I could be with my kids instead." Deadbeat moms are worse than deadbeat dads. The message shocked me so much that I screenshotted it. My boyfriend's birthday is next month and we're going to Jamaica to celebrate. This is my kids' time with their dad, so it worked out perfectly. When my sister came back upstairs, I acted normal and said goodbye. But the more I thought about it, the more pissed off I got. Why should I be ashamed that I don't have to do this alone? How am I comparable to a deadbeat like her husband who hasn't seen their kid in months and has no contact? Here I am doing her a favor by saving her $2,000 a month. So when she came to get my nephew, I confronted her. At first, she tried denying it until I showed her the screenshot. Then she tried telling me it was all out of context. But when I asked her to show me the message, she didn't want to. She told me she's sorry, but she honestly doesn't seem sorry at all. She just wanted to leave. When I asked her to tell me how I'm a deadbeat, she broke down into tears and told me that she's a single mom. She receives no help and I'm barely a mom. So I don't understand how she feels. I told her to leave, so she did. But once she was gone, I called her and told her I was no longer going to watch my nephew. I didn't want to tell her in person because I knew she was going to try and guilt trip me. She sent me over 50 text messages when I wouldn't answer, that she's so sorry and that this wasn't supposed to happen, that she regrets it. She told me she needs me to watch him since his other grandma can't do it every day, and that if she gets fired, she'll be out of a job again for months and won't be able to pay her bills. Well, I didn't reply, and now my mom and family are telling me that I need to accept her apology and keep watching my nephew. I feel used and disrespected, but I also feel bad because I know she needs childcare. So am I wrong? Bye.